Welcome to another exciting edition of the 4 o'clock game as we continue with the 34 days of crappy games. And just before we start this thing, because today is July 3rd and only got one more day left before we go to the last game. And what we're going to end up being is probably the one game that I would really want to play is this. So before we go any further than that, I'm just going to remind you that tomorrow is July 4th, and I hope everybody's going to celebrate the fireworks that are going to be going off probably tomorrow night, and I'll look forward to see it. So let's continue on with this. What's in store for today is another garbage game. This is Back to the Future. This game was released in 1989 for the NES and is made by another horrible company, which they made a lot of terrible games, which is better known as the infamous LJN, or shall I say, Long John Nebel. Yep, Long John Nebel, longtime radio talk show host from WOR and WMCA back in the 70s, and now he passed away in 1978, and he resurrected in the 80s when they made a series of horrible games. Yep, since the last time we played Who Framed Roger Rabbit, this is also made by the same company. This game is absolutely bad. It's got one of the worst music ever in a video game. This game has nothing to do with the movie, but you'll have to find out what's on the back of the game. You are Marty McFly, just a typical senior at Hill Valley High, but after getting behind the wheel of a nuclear-powered sports car turned time machine with what they call a DeLorean, you find yourself in the year 1955, where you've accidentally tampered with the history. Now, you must be corrected. You must somehow make sure that teenagers Lorraine and George, or just Lorraine Baines and George McFly, the two kids, eventually grow up to become parents, fall in love before the photo of your family fades away, and you're left with nothing to come home to. It would be easy to have to protect George from Biff and his gang of bullies while doing your best and keep from beating you up. Instead, to complicate things, Lorraine has a crush on you, so you have to dodge her advance, trying to figure out a way to get George and her kisses at the school dance. Time is wasting, and if you manage to put it all over the place, all in pieces in place, there is still no guarantee that you'll ever get back, and you'll all come down to one brief moment in time when the past, present, and future all meet. Yep, this game has nothing to do with the movie, and it's not even followed any closely to the movie at all. Yep, it's based on the hit movie of the series. There's actually a Back to the Future 2 and 3, which is another game that I'm not going to play it because it's way too long. And I cannot finish it. It took about 5 hours to beat the game, and there's no save feature. The lack of save feature is not even help in the second game. It says, help Marty McFly fix the past to save the future. This is the worst thing I ever hated. This game is not even good. The controls are terrible, and you want to hear something, the music, if you get tired of hearing it, I'm going to show you how this music is going to sound like in the next couple of minutes, probably shortly, in which I'm going to be showing to you right now. This game has one of the worst music ever in a video game. It does have nothing to do with the movie. It repeats, it loops all over again, and it will make your ears bleed. That's right. This music, it will irritate us for the longest period of time. It keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. That's all you gotta do. You hear just the music, and that's it. Just for the beginning, the beginning of the game, or at the end of the game, or after you beat the entire game. It's the same music. You don't get anything at all. This game is a horrible mess, and I can't stand this game anymore, and I can't. This is not as good, so let's find out. I'm going to be playing Back to the Future, let's get to this game right now, and I think this is going to be driving me nuts with this game, so I'll show to you right now. So let's go on with the game. Are you ready to see it boring? Well, who knows? This is the game we're about to play right now. Back to the Future for the NES. And despite this thing, before I start this game, you're gonna listen to that music. Take a listen. I hope you like it. Well, what do you think about this music? Is this good? Not. This music is horrible. It sucks a lot. It doesn't even follow the movie very well. Yep. This is the game that is irritating. You know what? It is an irritating music. It is annoying as a wrecking ball. Alright. Well, let's start this game here, shall we? You have to start off the game with this. And you have to collect as clocks as you can. And watch out for those little bad guys. Oh, now he's been doing this. Now you have 200 points. And watch out for those little slippery hazards if you can't. This game has nothing to do with the movie. What is this? Hula hoops or the guy with the glasses or bad guys? Now you get the stupid skateboard of doom. Yeah, now we're in a stupid skateboard and you better watch out for those. Oops! It bumped into the bad guy, of course. Nope, no more bowling balls. And you know what? This is a bad game. And I can't believe this. This is why you can't stand this game right now. Now you're in the Hill Valley. This is the map screen and you can't stand. How can you believe you can't stand this game like this? Did they see the movie or what? This has got nothing to do with the movie. What are you gonna do? This game is a piece of plastic on a bottle, and what is this? These bees are just stupid. Look at how bad this stupid thing is. You know, I can't believe you don't really care for this game, and this is not it's a piece of garbage. Yeah, the game is garbage. Yeah, we can't really describe that this game is a waste of time. You know what? You cannot make a game like this. This is Back to the Future. Bad game for the company Long John Nebel. And you think this game is a piece of garbage? Watch out for this thing. It's just a big bad sign. Look what they did. You gotta watch out for those flying killer bees and those little bad guys. Oh yeah, you gotta watch out for those pitiful bad guys. Oh my goodness. This is a big deal. The game, I can't get past this game. You know what? This is the stupidest game I've ever played in my entire life. Look how bad this control is. It's awful. And what? You gotta watch out for the big deal. Look what they do. And I can't really just. This game is a bad rap of 8-bit. Bad rap in a game. You know what? This game goes back in the garbage. And you know what? I wish this game is gonna get grounded as soon when we get to go animate in just a little bit. Okay. Oh, he tripped in the skateboard and fell. Okay. Yep, he fell into the hole. Watch out. Whoa! Looks like he fell into the sewer. And it looks like they tripped. Whoops! It doesn't... Yeah, it looks like they're gonna put it back in a starting point. This is ridiculous. Look at how bad this controller is. It's by... I can't really describe it. The music is a bit of waste of time. I do not know why you think make it into a game. And now let's go to this stupid cafe. We're almost there. You know, we're almost there to the cafe. And you know what, you guys? This is where you're going to play this game right now. It's an irritating game. Why did we gotta be playing Back to the Future without this, with this bad music and bad gameplay? This is just loops the music. It repeats like a broken record. Oh my gosh, those killer bees are stinging. That's annoying. What is this, Marty versus the bees? Is according to Irate Gamer. And I can't really describe the game as a waste. It is a waste. If you think $50 of this game, I don't know why you had to go back and tortured Back to the Future in this. You know what? It's a waste of 8-bit greatness. I get it. Look how I can't really stand the game. It's so bad. Whoa, you gotta watch out for the... Yeah, it's like George of the Jungle. You ever watch George of the Jungle? Yeah, smacking him into that tree. You know, George of the Jungle, for you and me. Watch out for that tree. I don't know, that's right. It's all right down. Oh, Lou's Cafe, bullies to go. And now you just automatically win the game. And now he just throws pies at us. Okay, now you already got 50 points. Looks like, well done, Marty. Headed for the school. Oh yeah, you automatically win the game. I mean, what is the meaning of the cafes? Now you get to throw Biff out of the way, and I really hate this. Oh yeah, Film and Stuff did a video of commentary about this bonus game that they did in Back to the Future. If you want to see it, go to Film and Stuff and see what it is. This commentary rant about the cafe level bonus stage. It was a mini game in Back to the Future. If I made this game like a... Look how bad. Look, oh no, you missed it. No, oh no, you jumped into right behind the garbage can. Look at this. And no, it's those bees. Look at those. And now he's in the skateboard round. Wow. It has got to be more like a waste of time. Now we're just gonna head into the school. We're almost into the school right now. Look at those bad. Look how bad this is. Oh look. No! You hit by a freaking he's a moron. Look how bad this is. These bad guys are been so big. You know, you gotta watch out for that big bad guy. What do you... Oh, wait, those, I hate these bees. I hate bees throughout the entire... Oh, now he's bumping into the wall. And now you gotta do... Marty is jumping like crazy. And I just think it's jumping through craziest obstacles. This is a... Oh, this is stupid. Now you missed a bowling ball again. And I just want to give it to the people at the Long John Nebel's headquarters. And I think this is stupid. Look how bad. Look how stupid it is. And now he's jumping on behind the gates. He's jumping into puddles. He's jumping into the... And now he's jumping like hopping around like a pogo stick. And I just gotta tell them, this is the worst thing I ever played. This is the first time I've played this game, and I know it's awful. It is awful than Superman 64 for the Nintendo 64. N64. It was like big deal. I hate that. I hate this game for crying out loud. E.T. is worse. That's I'm gonna say that for a 4 o'clock game. That's gonna be my next to last game for the 4 o'clock games. 34 days of crappy games. We'll have to talk about E.T. once I get into the conclusion. And now now this bee's killed him. You know, they killed Marty McFly. I don't know if you watched the movie Back to the Future, but if you saw the movie, did you ever watch those commercials for Back to the Future for the NES? Remember this commercial? With those things look like this, and the music gets irritating throughout the entire ad back in 1989? How did they do this? This is like, look, this is the same thing they did with the music. Look what they did. It's, like I said at the top of the show, alright, I'm just having a drink right now. And now we're almost into the school. Oh yeah. Now we got all this. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, we're gonna go right over here. And what we gonna do is kill all this. Yeah, kill that. Oh no! 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 I mean, what are you gonna? They bumped into the wall and hurt Marty. Alright, watch out for those pom-pom girls. You know, give me. Wait, now even like he's stuck in 1955 or whatever. Is this Hill Valley or is it Hell? This is what the AVGN says in that episode. I don't know why Hill Valley has. Yeah, welcome to Hill Valley or welcome to Hell. That's right. Welcome to the Carnival of Souls. It's what they said in Athena. Welcome to the Carnival of Souls in the world of Sky. Remember that music? In a recent episode when I did that playthrough of Athena, it took over almost 2 hours to complete the game when I remember beating Athena a long time ago. If you want to see Athena, let's go back to the episodes of... Go back to the previous episode. Oh, Hill Valley's break Lorraine's heart. Oh yeah, the object is to collect hearts. This is like they do with Popeye. I know, yeah. And this controls, it's frozen up. I'm looking at it, it's just... Yeah, they collect hearts just like, good, looking good, Marty. Better get to the dance. Once you get into the dance, you automatically win the game. And you want to watch out for always. You have to ride around 88 miles an hour. You know, where every time I beat this freaking level, I hate it. Look what those. Meow. Is this like Thomas O'Malley from the Aristocats? I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, if you've ever watched the Aristocats or something, this is... Oh no, he's throwing ping pong balls at you. Oh yeah, it's floating bubbles. I mean, floating bubbles. Those. Oh yeah, well, you gotta watch out for those. The guy in the glass. This ain't no Roadrunner or whatever it is. This ain't no Heckle and Jekyll or Mighty Mouse or a Casper the Friendly Ghost or Betty Boop. You know what? This is not even as good as it seems. Oh, now we got 83 clocks in this game, and you know, it gets worse and worse each day. And I just want to say this. But this is what I gotta do right now. Okay, Enough, this music is so irritating. This is getting, yeah, this would blow my brains to death. Look what how doofus is. Oh my freaking, no, you killed the roller skates. You killed a skateboard or a hoverboard. Wait till next year if they have a hoverboard. You have to drive. Oh, there's the hoverboard. It's made with hover conversions. If you remember Back to the Future 2, like set in the year 2015. That's that's next year. I wish they do this thing next year. Okay. Now the hoverboard is sailing through. And you got to be very careful if you play this. If you want to keep on hovering. Yep, keep hovering. And now we're almost made it almost getting to the dance right now. And I just want to give it to you, people. Ladies and gentlemen, we know we left the game. Oh, you've just hit by a stupid bench. Now we got no bowling balls, no, you just think too much bees, yeah. Marty versus the bees. We could call this game Back to the Future Part 5. Marty versus the bees. You gotta go ground the game right now after we finish beating this Back to the Future game, which I just hated. I know. Speaking of this game, there's another game which I hate a lot. It's called Back to the Future 2 and 3. Yep, because you know why I can't play it? Because it takes forever to play, like 3, 4, 5 hours a game. No battery saves or what? No game save feature. Nothing. It puts you to the game. I mean, what is the meaning of this game? It's a piece of trash. We're almost into the dance party. Dance party. And we go on to the dance party, huh? I know there is a dance stage in the game. If there is a mini game when you play a dance in the dancing stage, you gotta play as the guitars. You gotta collect notes as you can. And the music, it sounds pretty better. It's an 8-bit rendition of Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. I know I have the actual 45 of Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good. I know if you like this, yeah, I have a 45. I would really want to play Johnny Be Good to go with the game with Back to the Future on the NES. Yeah, I should go home and listen to Johnny Be Good, which I have a 45. Yeah, Johnny Be Good was in the game, which I told you. It's a waste of trash. It's garbage. Oh, now you've been, you diving on bees. No, get out of those bees. No bees. Oh no, where's the bees? Where are all these killer bees? Okay, now enough with those killer bees. Now just finish up this. Now they're gonna finish up this game right now, and we're gonna lose in all this stupid waste of time. Enchanted Under the Sea dance. Go, Marty, go. And now they're playing Johnny Be Good, huh? Now he's making. Oh yeah, now they're just playing Johnny Be Good. If you remember that, that's the song. I have it in. I have the Chuck Berry 45 of Johnny Be Good, which I have it in my 45 collection. Good job, Marty. You're almost there. Yeah, you had enough. That's an auto win. We know we just beat this. Yeah, now we're gonna get past. Now we're almost there to the last one, and you'll have to get the DeLorean. Okay. Yeah, we're just get the DeLorean. Get the DeLorean and hit it up to 88 miles an hour or so. You gotta go back to 1985 or 2015, which is ahead of the future, like next year to be exact. like the, well, we gotta tell you, the collector's edition of the hoverboard. Yeah, I wish if this is gonna be a special edition hoverboard that's gonna be coming out. And I don't know why they're gonna do this in the second movie. If you know, if you watch Back to the Future 2, I told you about the hoverboard. Yeah, if you remember this, I know there's news about hoverboards, and Nike is going to produce a special edition of those lacy, solar laces sneakers with power laces. That's going to come out soon. It's a pretty much like we look forward to. I wear regular shoes with laces. Pink shoelaces. Remember that Connie Stevens song? Remember that song by Connie Stevens? Tan shoes with pink shoelaces. With polka dot vest and man oh man. She wears tan shoes and pink shoelaces. A big fat ball with a purple hat band. Okay, I can't read those. I can't sing that really. Yeah, if you remember, if you feel listen to Connie Stevens, yeah, we can start to turn around like a madman. We just don't know. We just don't know when will the DeLorean could do next. Find out in the next episode. What is it? Oh, I wish they just did that in the next episode. Watch out for those little obstacles, but and what I think okay. Okay, now we gotta shoot clocks. Yeah, shoot those clocks, baby. Shoot those clocks. Wow, shoot these. Oh yeah, hell yeah, 500 points. Could give you your score. And I just make it sure. This is going into the double. Yep, we're just almost into the double. Hate double whammies. Yeah, double whammy. We need a double whammy for me. I know, this doesn't look good. There's no fun in this game. Where's the fun factor? Oh yeah, we don't need hoverboards. We don't need hoverboards. I know, you killed a hoverboard. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I direct your attention, please. Okay. Yeah, you had to watch for those bowling balls or pins or anything that has anything to do with the movie. It looks like 900 points. It's serving up your score, or whatever this is. I really do not like this game ever since again. Oh boy. Those are bummer. Yo, look what they do. The music in this game is like bad. It repeats itself. Yep, action speaks louder than words. Alright. It's time. Oh no! You killed knocking the bees out. Looks like the bees have killed Marty. Way to go, Marty McFly. Where to go? No, you throw. Look, that guy's throwing ping pong balls at Marty McFly. Where the hell is Marty McFly go? We know we give it a little bit of an obscure game. Now we gotta go and beat this son of a gun out of here. And it just we're almost into the final destination. Yeah, the final destination here. Get ready, Marty. This is your one and only to get back to the future. And now, let me see what's going on here. You ought to watch out for those lightning bolts that doesn't... But we gotta watch out for those... You have to dodge one of those lightning bolts, or whatever that case may be. And we're almost... Oh no, it's... Oh... 69. We just made it that far? Tough luck, Marty. It looks like you're stuck there. And now I lost the game, and now it's back to the title screen again. Ugh, this game's bad. I mean, what a bad game to end on a stupid note. Back to the Future is just sucks. It sucks like a putrid on a Pepto-Bismol, and bring it over. It brings back to a boil, and have a freaking nice day, and have a cup of coffee, send it to the hoverboard, and mail it back, and without taking it to the dungeon. Okay, folks, there you go. That's a wrap on Back to the Future NES. And I can't stand this game anymore. And look, the music is irritating, and this brain will explode. I wish this brain will explode momentarily when I get in to go animate and even ground this game. Okay, maybe we should go animate. Enough with the music here. Let's ground this game, and time to go animate and ground Back to the Future for the NES. You know what? Ground this game right now. And we'll come back after this with this announcement on tomorrow's final program of 34 days of crappy games. So right now, let's take you to go animate and ground Back to the Future on the NES. Enjoy!
Back to the Future NES, I can't believe you made a really bad game by LJN with terrible gameplay and that horrible music, and now you are grounded for life, and for punishment you are forced to listen to the Back to the Future NES stage music, and I am ordering the CD and I will make you listen to it. That it will be heard on August 5th, 1955. I'm checking the mail, hopefully it is here. It's here. Go to your room now.
Okay, now I'm back in the studio right now. So, just to wrap things up here for my my 34 days of crappy games, here's one more suggestion to do. Don't even bother play Back to the Future on the NES. Yep, this game has terrible graphics. bad music, which is the most inconsistent music ever in a video game history, because it started to loop all over again until it makes your ears started to bleed. And you know what? That this music is it's just play. It's like playing like a broken record. Yeah, that's not very good. That doesn't even really fit in the video game, but it didn't fit in the movie. But yeah, Biff's Cafe, the game, you have to start with you have to kill as many Biffs as possible until you can reach 50. That is just a waste of time. That was over at Biff's Cafe, over Lou's Cafe. That is just the first mini game that was just started. Yeah, but that is inconsistent when he gets up to 99. When he gets over to 50, more than 50, when you reach 99, yeah, you got the total score, and that's just stupid. Because there's another one. Because but the third stage that has the ballroom scene. There was a game where you can grab the notes as possible, and the music, I think it was pretty cool. It's the 8-bit rendition of Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. I have the 45 of Chuck Berry somewhere in my collection, and yeah, it was a pretty good song from the 50s. It's, if you remember Johnny Be Good, that was a great track from Chuck Berry. But the whole thing is just the rest of the game. When you reach the end, I just failed the mission, and then it goes back to the title screen because I failed it. Because if you want to see the ending to this has a good ending to it, but I just failed it because it gives you a bad ending. But that is just a horrible mess, because this game falls flat into the category of of any of the worst of the LJN Long John Nebel games. Yep, Long John Nebel is just a stupid company that made this game. It's got more games than ever. But there was one good game, as an example, Spider-Man and Venom and Maximum Carnage, this was the only game that was actually made by Long John Nebel. It was the only game that was really good. Yeah, if you watch AVGN's Wishlist episode, they showed the last game he reviewed was the Maximum Carnage. I thought this was the only game that it actually was made by the same company that made horrible games, but this was the only game that was very good. I know, because that's that's fine, because that was 1994, but that was when, that's when Acclaim, that was become part of the acquisition, Acclaim and Arena, that was all the companies that were actually developed, especially the Super Nintendo version was made by this company. That's actually was part of the Acclaim's acquisition. It was the only game by this company. It was very good. And I just have to tell you, I will be definitely play Maximum Carnage in the near future on the 4 o'clock game, which is the only game that is a pretty good game. And the music, with good music, and absolutely the best one. I think it was thanks to the music was made by Green Jelly, the one who did the song "The Three Little Pigs." I'll play I'll do a run on Maximum Carnage in the future. So this is just absolutely wonderful if you want to play it. But just to get back to the Future, though, don't even bother play this game. One more thing, don't play it. Unless if you're a big Back to the Future fan, go watch the trilogies. Go watch all 3 movies as well, but don't play the games. And so that the other game, Back to the Future 2 and 3, which I'm not going to work on playing because it took forever to play it, because it's very confusing, but it's not even great because due to the lack of save feature or password. But yeah, but there was the only game that had a password. You had to go to the third game, but whatever it is, it's like a 2-in-1 game because it's not very well made for the NES library, but it's not very cool. But I don't want you to play it, so don't play this or Back to the Future 2 and 3, which I'm not going to work on this. So I just have to understand it, but it's not very fair to play a game like that. It's not good. It's pretty bad. I'm just wondering. And that's about it. And wraps up this edition of the 4 o'clock game. 34 Days of Crappy Games. And I got one more game before I go. I just want to tell you, I got one more game. We're down to the last game. You know what? Tomorrow's July 4th because fireworks are going to go off on tomorrow night. And that means I got one more game to show you tomorrow. And this is the last game I'm going to be playing because It's probably the worst video game of all time. This is why you have to ground, which this game is going to ground the big one. The biggest of all is what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. And then, those of you who have seen they're working on the AVGN movie, which has been made. This is actually the game, which is going to be reviewed in the upcoming AVGN the movie, which is actually going to be coming out probably in the future. And this is what I'm going to be talking about. It's probably the worst video game of all time, and it's for Atari. And I know it came out around that time, around 1982. It's something you don't want to see anymore, but of course it's the worst Atari game ever made, ever developed, and I cannot really stand the way that this game is not even good. So I just got one more game left to do, and that is what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, and that's it. But I just want to say to you, everybody, just join us tomorrow and find out. This final game that I'm going to be talking about is the worst video game of all time for the Atari. And that's all there is to say. So, and yep, after this, which game is in this game, after the final game, as the worst video game of all time, is going to be grounded and put him into execution. So, yeah, but maybe Go Animate would know this. So, tomorrow, the final game in the 34 Days of Crappy Games is going to be the worst game of all time, and it's for Atari. But anyways, I'm going to talk about it all the time. And a lot of people review it, but it's going to look forward to it. I'm going to work on this. So, there you go. That's all I had to say about that. I had enough of that. So, tomorrow, we'll do another final game for the 34 Days of Crappy Games. It's going to conclude with the worst video game ever made. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.